Hello there. I'm Linda Schiller Hanna, and you're in IKK No, Volume 76. Come on in, relax, settle down. Got a little bit to talk about today. Today's topic is visualize. I have been healed with visualization in a previous story, a previous experience, and I have an opportunity to try it again. So I wanted to let you in on what's going on. I've mentioned before I had a pacemaker put in around the holidays in 2023. So I've had it a little over a year, about 15 months, and I went for an EKG the other day. And my report said that my aorta, that little muscle in the top of the heart, the little valve that can hear these things out, is a little small. I feel a little bit like the Grinch. My heart was a little too small. She said that my opening is 0.89 centimeters and it should be at 1 centimeter, something like that. So we're not talking much bigger, but suggested that over time I may need to have them do some kind of surgery, putting some kind of thing up my groin and into my heart to make that bigger. And that brought me back to an old experience. And I just said, I'll work on that. And I thought, I don't want that. I don't need that. I don't want more invasive procedures. When I said I'll work on that, I meant I will visualize it. I will pray about it. I will have others pray for me about it. I invite you to pray for me about it. I called Silent Unity my go-to prayer list. I asked my girlfriend, Reverend Keith Clemstein, who has the church, Be the Christ Temple on YouTube, which I attend on Sundays at 11:11 Eastern. On Facebook, not YouTube, sorry. So I had people praying for this. And my little sister Lori praying for this. Good prayers, people who know how to pray. I've had good results with that. When I lived in Mexico, I had a bad pap test one time, the cervix thing. And my doctor down there said, if you're not better, I'm going to give you a hysterectomy. And I was only about 40. And I wasn't even sure if I was, I think, under 40, but that I might still want to have kids. I wasn't sure about that. And I said, you don't know who you're talking to. And he kind of looked surprised. I said, it ain't going to be me. It was only $300 at that time to get a hysterectomy down there. And he was going through all the rich American girls who worked in timeshare. And he was giving out hysterectomies, like lots of them. And I truly believe they weren't all necessary. But $300 in those days in Mexico was a lot of money. Not going to happen. So I went to my friend, Catcher, who was a very wise woman. And I said, Catcher, Dr. So-and-so says I'm probably going to have a hysterectomy because of my bad pap test. And she says, put your head down right now and thank God for this. And I said, what? Put your head down right now and thank God for this. And knowing how wise she is, I decided to do it. Close my eyes. He says, figure out why this has come to you. And so I meditated. And what came to me was, Linda, we don't want you to have children. You have another path. We want you to give up the idea of having children. What you're going to be about takes a lot of energy and time and commitment. And we want you to give us that decision. Otherwise, we can take it from you and you can have the hysterectomy and that'll settle it. And I thought about it and I cried a little and I said, okay, I give it to you. I won't have children. Now I was single. It wasn't like it was a big deal, but still, I knew it was still possible. So I went for acupuncture. I had hands-on therapy, hands-on healing with some healers. I changed my diet, went off of the wrong foods, had another pap test, had people pray for me, came out clean. No need for hysterectomy. Pap test resolved. So that memory's strong. I'm going to ask you, if you're interested, to help me. I looked up the aorta. It's just a little round circle, a little muscle. Oh, I am a happy, healthy, perfect aorta. That was one more thing I did on the cervix. I painted a painting of the cervix. I looked it up in a medical book, and I hung it over my bed. And I did I think it was a 30-minute audio tape. I'm a healthy, happy cervix. I'm a healthy, happy cervix. I'm a healthy, happy cervix. And I would just play it while I was around the house. And I visualized it as a healthy, happy cervix. All of those things. Furthermore, I am working on visualizing my aorta. I'm a healthy, happy aorta. I'm a healthy, happy aorta. And that'll be a good thing. So I've given little Linda, God bless little Linda, the patient, the ever quiet patient child. I gave her a little elephant with heart emphasized. Fortunately, she wasn't born with a birth defect. She wasn't born with a heart murmur like I was. She's just fine. And Big Linda's going to be just fine too. So thanks for paying attention today. Let us know what we can pray with you about. When I call Silent Unity, we say, will you pray for me? They'll say, we'll pray with you. Like we get to take responsibility. We work our inside job. I'll let you know when I get a good report, maybe several months before it gets back. But I'll let you know that the prayer and the visualization worked and that I didn't have to have this invasive procedure. From what I'm told, lots of people have this. This is the thing, they go up the groin. Maybe you too can work on visualizing yourself whole, well, and happy. That's it for today. God bless you. Little Linda and I say bye for now.